Is Sam admin right now?
Yeah, but I mean, you're super admin.
Okay, so there are a couple things here. I don't feel comfortable adminning in a server if, in fact...
Yeah, but see, the thing is, Declan, when I made you super admin, I told you, please handle everything and don't come and talk to me about mods! Why are you doing this? Just, if you want to ban Sam, ban Sam! If you want to ban Shamos, ban Shamos! Just don't come to me with this shit! Why are you doing this, Declan?
Godless. Okay, so there's a couple things.
So if you want to step down for being super admin, then step down. If you don't want to handle
Well, I understand.
Don't do it.
No, I understand. That's not what I'm saying.
Stop talking to me about it then.
Okay, well, I'm going to talk to you about it because you're the server owner, right? Because you're the server owner.
But if I'm telling you're supposed to be acting as the server owner.
Awesome. All right, Shamos is now banned. There we go. Shamos is now banned for doxing Seth, threatening to dox Seth. Sam is no longer admin. Okay, are we good?
The only thing I didn't like is that you came and told me about it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I want to put forward a motion to unban Shamos.
Shamos is right there.
Shamos is here.
Yeah, Mitchia, the centralist. Declan.
All right.
Now he's gone.
We're done. Shamos is banned.
And then Declan just got like
but I want to put forward a motion to unban Shamos.
Declan just got like 2.6 here.
Declan's a handsome fella.
No one is seconding the motion. The motion is not carried.
Yeah, so I'm going to put forward the motion again.
Hey, Declan, Sam is right there in chat, like, been added. Mods that way.
Why does everybody keep banning Shamos? What's going on here?
Don't worry about it, Landon.
All right, ain't none of my business.
You better hurry though, Declan, because that motherfucker's fucking nuke the server.
He's already not an admin. He's not an admin now.
You know he was already getting that code ready as soon as he heard that.
Hey, you gotta check to see now if there are any bots that Sam's gonna now use to try and Allah Akbar the server up.
You guys are just hating on Muslims.
Not a Muslim, but...
No, of course I know that.
Alright, then shut up.
Iron is making a power bid. Watch out.
He should be the next to go.
Iron, is this...
Why don't you just partition the server and like have a room where they can go and a room where they can't go?
Sorry I yelled at you, Declan. I just don't...
No, look, you're fine. The only reason I came to you about this is because I know about your relationship with Shamos, and I wanted to make sure that me banning Shamos wasn't going to cause you to get pissed off at me. But now that you told me you don't want me to come to you about it, I'll just make those decisions from now on. I thought, so when you said don't come to me about it, the way I took that is like generally don't, but in special cases in which that may be an instance in which I should, that I was going to do it, right? That's the only reason why I came to you about that.
Okay, fuck Shamos.
Okay, all right.
And the only, I'm on very good terms with Sam now, but my primary motive for giving him mods, admin, was just the irony. I thought it was funny. And I don't want to deal with having a server. I just wish Tom would. I want to try to make up with Tom later tonight, and just come to a resolution, because I was perfectly happy. Everything was fine. I didn't have any responsibilities. I just could chill in Modus Ponens. And then Tom decided to like turn on me and condone his mods abusing me. So I don't know why he was doing that, but I'm hoping he can be reasoned with that about that later, with Leela as the mediator.
Godless, you delusional.
Can I hear your side of that? What was that falling out about?
Yeah, I said later. Well, I mean, I'll just tell you. Tom decided to condone Seth abusing his mods on. I don't know why.
So this is the thing, though, Godless. I don't know. I understand your relationship with Shamos. I totally do. Okay, but I don't know how many fucking times in this goddamn community we need to have the same fucking discussion about Shamos.
This had nothing to do. What I'm talking about had nothing.
I understand, but I'm talking, and I didn't mean to get you off track of what you were talking about before. This is just a thought, and I want to get it out before I forget it. We've decided we don't want doxing in the community, right? We decided that's a bad thing. Whether you think it's funny or not, it's going to turn people away from your server, right? And it ostracizes people in the community, makes
Jack
them not
was
want to
just
join.
in Modus Ponens with the name Carol Snow. What are you talking
Okay.
about?
What does that have to do with what I'm saying?
You're saying you're not going to allow doxing, so can I come in with Seth's wife's name as my avatar? I don't get it.
Well, what do you think that if I say that I'm against doxing, do you think that I'm going to enjoy someone or allow someone to come into this server with someone else's wife's name on
Well, you didn't
purpose?
say. Now you're changing it to I. A minute ago, you said the community has decided that doxing is like intolerable or something.
Yeah.
And that's
So when I say the community, what I'm referring to, I'm linking them in saying that I mod an admin according to two criterion, right? One, how does Godless want her server modded? And two, how does the community, what are the guidelines that the community lays out?
Okay, but here the thing is, Declan, the reason I put you as super admin is because I don't want to deal with any mod issues.
You don't
right?
have to.
So that's why I gave you omnipotent power.
That's fine.
So if
That's
you want
fine.
to come talk to me about like banning Shamos for doxing right now, then you can do that. Just step down as super admin.
Okay, so all right, well, fine. I just won't talk to you about it then. I just won't talk to you about it.
You
Okay,
banned
we're good then.
Shamos, you de-admin.
Okay, Shamos.
Damn.
I already did. Shamos is now banned permanently, forthwith, forever from this server. Sam will never get mods. He will never get admins in this server. And from now on,
exercise my veto.
It won't happen. Powers. Period. And if Godless, since you don't want me to talk about it, if I see that he is unbanned from the server, I will reban him from the server. And if there's
you
a
can
problem,
talk about it. Just don't come to me and like try to justify.
I'm not trying to justify it. I'm not trying to justify it. I just want you to be aware.
Like direct it at other people. Don't talk to me about it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I don't know why Tom decided to be a piece of shit.
Because he's a piece of shit, Godless. You know he does this to different targets. He like goes through a cycle. Like he did to Dio for months. He did to you. He's just gonna pick somebody else, but it's gonna come back to you eventually.
Yeah, I have a feeling this isn't gonna end well for Declan.
What, by me being demodded as admin? Okay, I'll just find a different way to contribute to the community. It's no big deal at all. Only reason
set up some additional controversy out of it.
Look, that's fine.
Well,
the way I look at it is
Leela can reason with Tom with me tonight, so that we don't have to be in here.
The way that I look at this, I said this on Tom's server, and it's the same thing in here. The only reason I'm doing the super admin thing is because I want to contribute to the fucking server, right? That's the only reason. If Godless or Josh or Tom or wherever I'm a mod at decides that I'm not good enough to be a mod or a super admin, that's fine. I'll just do something else, right? It's not that big a deal.
For a while, I just threw my hands up in there about the mod issue, and
that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'll take.
But you don't, Godless. You actively work against the mod.
Declan's probably gonna do a lot of shit I don't like, but I'm not gonna oppose it.
I don't understand what you mean by you thought.
Let's just unban Shamos and cool down. Like everybody needs to just like calm down a little.
Not gonna happen.
Oh, Iron kept the looting.
Everybody doxed everybody in this.
Iron kept the looting in chat about doxing me. It's so weird.
Well, if Tom wants to allow Seth to abuse his mods on me, and Shamos is banned, and Sam is not admin, then maybe you guys want to go over to Sam's server, and then we can talk to Shamos and not have to deal with Tom being a piece of shit, and then we don't have to stress.
Godless, weren't you gonna talk to Tom?
Why'd you?
What?
Why'd you take?
Weren't you gonna talk to Tom? Tom, you're the one that.
What? Somebody was interrupting you. I didn't hear you.
Go ahead, John.
Why'd you take a bunch of people's roles away, including mine?
Oh, because you were supporting Modus Ponens, and I'm trying to get away.
Wait, is he? Are you not a mod, Sean?
Yeah, I was
Declan,
demodded.
can you,
Okay, you're a mod now. You're a mod. Hold on a
Declan can
second.
make you a mod.
Yeah, I'm gonna make you a mod again.
I just think you like to do shit to wind things up, Gigi. Just
you
like the whole
wanna-
thing of doing the Molly, I want you to help with the server and be an admin, and then just like take it
Molly,
away.
you're just pissy
Well, yeah,
about me
Gigi,
not being a
if
mod
you
anymore.
No, I'm just pissy at the fact that you just like to fuck with people.
if you genuinely
Guys,
mean
I'm not going to talk about mods. You can sit here and whine.
You know what? Then don't talk about mods. But it doesn't mean that the rest of the people don't have to because you're too sensitive and don't want to
You're
deal.
obsessed with them, Molly.
Should
Go
not
ahead.
have started. Should not have started the server if you can't fucking handle it.
So, Gigi, if you genuinely mean what you say when you say that you want to make up with Tom, then it doesn't make sense that you would have removed his and my mods 3 hours ago.
Just because I'm going to try tonight doesn't mean that.
But if that's how you feel,
Wait,
then
sorry, I got
actions-
disconnected. Wait, what are you talking about? Just because I've been saying since last night, just because I'm going to try doesn't mean that it's going to happen. I keep saying I'm hoping. So what are you talking about? What am I doing that's inconsistent with hoping?
Taking away Tom and I's, Tom specifically's mods.
How is that
if you
inconsistent
have-
with me hoping?
If you have a desire to like make up with him, it doesn't make sense that you would pick today of all days, like around the time that you're saying that you want to make up to, take actions. Like
It's not inconsistent, but it'd be
I
irrational.
don't understand how it's inconsistent. Look, Tom has nothing to be upset at me about, right? He either wanted me to condone being mod abused or not be in the community or try to get people to go somewhere else. He has no he is totally unjustified
That's
in being upset.
false. If I was Tom, I'd be
What
annoyed
was the
at
fourth option? What
you.
was the fourth option?
Dallas, if I was Tom, I'd be annoyed at you because you're supposed to be a friend and you're trying to take people from a server of some small thing that you could just take care of by talking to them instead of being a douche about it.
I did try to talk to him, and he just totally said no, godless. I'm condoning Seth's abuse and wouldn't do anything about it.
What exactly do you mean by abuse? Because he mooted you for over talking?
I wasn't over talking, and yeah, you don't mute me for over talking. Yeah, that's not.
Oh, so you're above moderation, and that's what you consider abuse?
Guys, I'm not fucking arguing about this right now. You guys can talk to yourselves, and I'm gonna talk to Tom about it later. And I believe things will be worked out, but we'll see.
Oh, so
Enforcing the
Gigi
rules
thinks that
is
she's above any form of moderation.
I'm not going
because
back to Tom's
therefore
server,
it's
so if you
it's abuse.
Nobody cares, Iron.
Shut up, Jovan, faggot. I'm talking to Gigi. I'm not talking to you.
That was kind of weird. Iron really.
Just
Iron really
know,
wants to
just know,
work out.
Gigi, that
Iron is sucking up.
an alternative to Tom's power structure would be like the same old garbage with Jovan, Leela, and Tom is really useful for the community. That's what the value of the server is. People wouldn't come here if they didn't value your server as an alternative.
It's not the moderation they like though. It's just that it's active or whatever.
It's got those people that spam because they want to see the drama.
Yeah.
This server is really boring right now.
Yeah, it is.
So, Dallas, when are you talking to Tom?
All she said was to.
I don't believe it's actually going to happen.
What is she gonna say, that moderators can't moderate?
Yeah, that's essentially what she's saying. I, Tom, you can't allow people to moderate me.
Hey,
Yeah,
Chum, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Hey, look, if this goes for the rest of the mods that are online right now, if there are, for some reason, I wasn't informed about what went on last night. If something like that happens again, ban whoever it is. I don't give a fuck. If someone in here doxes someone, ban them, and then if you can't get to it, just let me know, and then I will ban them.
That's mods on the server can only server mute. Helpers can only assign roles. They can't server mute.
Okay, I'll adjust that.
So, yeah, if you need help with like changing permissions stuff, I know like a very base level understanding.
Oh, Declan, just let you know, Jarl has threatened to dox me multiple times. Jarl posts scat porn
Declan,
constantly in chats.
if you start changing the options, people are going to start modding you.
Hey, Iron, was I talking right there,
Iron,
buddy?
Look, I'm not going to deal with your shit right now. Right now, I'm listening to Jip on. Go ahead.
So y'all has posted scat porn, what literally people shitting in main chat multiple times to be telling to stop doing it. He's threatened to dox me. He's done that multiple times. I can show you the docs for the things. I don't want them banned or anything. It's just stupid
Jarl,
to have
is
him
that
as a
true?
mod. It's just stupid to have him as a mod.
Jarl, is that true? You don't answer within 30 seconds, I'm going to take that into mission of guilt.
He here?
He was a second ago.
All right, Jarl is no longer a mod.
This is retarded.
His mods are bye-bye.
Anything else on the docket?
No, not really.
Yeah. Can we get admins for John? Thank you.
No, I can't do that. I would love to, but I can't.
I second the.
Unban Shamos.
Will you shut the fuck up?
All he did was dox somebody who's already doxed.
You know what? I'm going to make a decision right now. It's probably going to get me a lot of shit. But Molly, I actually think that you have modified your behavior over the past couple weeks as far as being a mod. I think you're a good.
All right.
There are a lot of good changes here.
There you go, Molly.
Thank you.
No problem.
Gotta change that nickname. Oddly.
Oh dear.
Why are you enabling Gigi's self-destructive behavior?
That's silence, by the way.
It's clear that she's stressed, right? So she wants to destroy her server, but she doesn't want to do it herself. So she's just getting you to do it. I'm just not sure why you're doing that for her.
I don't know. I felt like when you were talking to her, Declan, about the whole mods thing, you just basically barely brought it up. I don't know how she was before she sent you over to Tom's, but that seemed like a big smokescreen to not talk about.
Well, I mean, obviously it was, but that just makes my job easier, right? So I was under the impression that the way that they wanted me to mod was for the most part, just admin or whatever. But yeah, I mean, if Gigi says she doesn't want to be talked about it, then I'll just make whatever decisions, and then if they don't want it that way, then they can change it, I guess. But I will not.
Why?
I will not budge on fucking Shamos being back in here again.
Why?
Do I have to tell you why?
Like, dude, we try to give him so many chances,
I'm
Iron.
just asking for what the
Look, there are multiple times in both communities, in both servers and in the community, including this one, in which Shamos has doxed or threatened to dox. That's my main line on it.
Yeah, no, I understand that.
Anyone who doxes in the server, I don't give a fuck who it is. Anyone who doxes in the server, as long as I'm admin, will be banned.
I support Shamos being banned. Not because of what he did, but just because of what he has done, and because he's Shamos, and he never shuts the fuck up. And it's
Shamos should be unbanned.
So is it just in this server? Is that what you mean?
Oh
No.
shit!
He takes up all the time.
Sam's here now.
No.
Sam, you got any
So-
secret boss?
Let's take a vote. Let's take a vote.
Like you're not gonna ban Jack for like doxing Dark Dawkins, right?
Sam's here. Everyone get down.
I'm with Declan. I
Well,
second
right.
Declan's motion of banning.
So what happened? Oh God.
What do you mean?
While I was not here, what did you guys do?
What are you
You got
talking
hold.
about? You talking? You're
Declan
referring
was-
to the?
Declan was informed about last night when Shamos said Seth's full name and address or whatever, and then decided to ban him.
Shamos is dangerous.
Shamos never said his full address. He said his full name and the city in which he resides.
Oh yeah, that's
Shamos is fucking insane.
Shamos is an innocent man. Some may even refer to him as a hero.
Sam,
And this is
you know what's funny? Yesterday, you know what's funny to me? Yesterday, I seen in chat that Sam had wrote to Shamos after Shamos said "fuck Muslims." Sam said, "Shamos, don't do this, man. You're making me not like." After all the things you said about the shooter, the fuck Muslims is what made Sam say that.
I mean, we were kind of dicking around with that. We actually had a long discussion about the Holy Land in Israel and Palestine and whatnot. So
You're still stuck in that fucking shooting thing? Holy crap. Get a life.
Dicking around about it.
Wait, didn't the shooting happen like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, but who cares?
Oh, obviously everyone that's talking about it.
Yeah, no, I understand that, right? When you say who cares, it's a rhetorical device.
Well, if you just mean I don't care, then that's fine.
What I mean is, why do you care, right? It just seems it seems unreasonable that you care about some random 50 muzzy in New Zealand.
Well, it just has to do with spreading white nationalism. That's like
Yeah, what's the argument against white nationalism?
That's a lot of the reason why people care.
Why? Why do you object to it?
Well, it leads to shootings. That could be
All kinds of things lead to shootings.
right, and those types of things, I'm probably against too, depending.
You're against everything that potentially leads to shootings?
I'm generally against things that lead to shootings.
Sammy,
Right, so
it
you're
was
against
funny yesterday when you banned me,
against
Jovan,
the
and
existence
Layla,
of
and then
cars?
immediately unbanned Layla and Jovan, making it clear that you were just lashing out at me because I hold you too hard.
no, I just
Oh, fuck.
No, really what it was is I just wanted to fuck with you, and I knew that Jovan and Layla had more social capital than you. So it really was a calculated decision. I knew like nobody would really give a fuck if you were banned. But people would if Jovan and Layla were banned. So if you want to know the honest truth, that it was just this social calculus.
The honest
I
truth
would give a
is
fuck.
Sam can't handle being criticized.
That's not true.
Depends
Depends on who I'm dealing with, right?
Yeah, you respected me and asked me for criticism, and then I gave it, and then you started calling me a fucking idiot.
Well, it depends on how the assessments are conducted.
Well, you are a fucking idiot.
No, it depends on how the assessments are conducted as well, right? Look, if somebody like me and Polat talk a lot, right? And if somebody like Polarity comes to me and says, "Hey Sam, look, this is something that you genuinely did wrong," and he gives me good reasons to believe I was wrong, then yeah, I tell him, "Look, I'm wrong," and I've done that with a lot of people. I've done that with Josh in the past. I've done that with Polat in the past. It'll depend on the person giving me the criticism and the quality of the criticism.
Well, let me ask you a question, Sam. Do you think it was a good idea to try to nuke both the servers twice?
I only feel bad about nuking Godless' server.
That's not what I asked you.
But I don't feel bad about nuking Tom's.
Okay, so what do you think the justification was for trying to nuke the servers?
I don't really think I need justification, honestly.
Why?
He was bullied.
I'll tell you, look.
You don't need justification.
Look. I just had certain aims, right, to annoy certain people.
Sam, do you do things for reasons?
That were accomplished by nuking the server, and I think my actions were conducive to those aims.
Translation. What I was mad about was extremely petty, so I don't want to say that's the reason. So I'm going to say, well, the justification doesn't matter.
Let me ask you a question. If you think you don't need to be justified in that, I don't need to be justified in banning you right now for being a danger to both servers?
Oh, fuck.
I mean, yeah, go ahead. She put you in charge, right?
Oh, fuck. He's going in, man.
No, I want to find out if that's the case. Because from where I'm sitting, you tried to nuke both of the fucking servers, and then someone barely gave you admins. Right? I think you're dangerous to the server. Does that mean that I don't have to have justification?
He's dangerous beyond that, too, Declan. I can give you more information later.
I mean, look, I don't think I am actually dangerous to this server, and I can tell you why.
This server. See.
You've already nuked it once.
I'm waiting. Go ahead.
Yeah. Me and Gigi actually discussed it already, and
that doesn't matter, right? I can't
until he gets mad again.
Well,
I can't talk to Gigi about anything.
Well,
right
I mean,
now. I want to know your justification.
No, I'm telling you what it is, right? I said me and Gigi discussed it, right? And keeping the server populated is conducive to other aims that I have, so I'm just not going to do it.
So, do you think that when you attempted to nuke the server, that was in line with keeping the servers populated? given that there really was no server left?
It was in line with keeping Tom's server depopulated.
Yeah, but I'm talking about this server.
I mean, it looks like it worked. You're all here now.
Yeah, but do you think that happened in virtue of you doing that? Or was it in virtue of people having to clean up after your stupid shit?
Probably a combination of both.
Okay, well, here's where I'm sitting. Since really, I think that you shouldn't be in the fucking community for trying to nuke both the servers. I'm going to ban you now for being a fucking douchebag. And I don't need justification for it.
Ooh.
That's fine. Go ahead with that, but I don't think...
And he's
We'll
gone.
see your sock account.
He loves the sound of his own voice.
Yeah, can I be banned?
He's gonna go full jihad now.
Well, he's asking for it, Declan.
Vade doesn't have a reason.
All there are days
Stay
I'd
down,
pay
Vade,
real
you
money
make it
if
back.
somebody would ban Vade.
Declan, come on. I've been an amazing mod.
I could use a good banning.
Yo, did you ever answer the question? Did you threaten to dox me?
And I'm
Of course
removed from
Of course I
Super
never doxed you, man. I answered that like...
Did you threaten to
Will you?
dox me? 'Cause I got screenshots here.
Okay. I misheard. That's fine.
Wait.
Yes, I
Declan,
did.
did you just
It
get
was a joke.
de-admined?
Yep, got de-admined.
But it was worth it though, Deck?
He got de-admin. Wow.
Oh, I
Hey,
guess she
Deck.
doesn't want
Do
to
whatever
talk
you
about
want,
mods.
Declan. Do whatever you want, Declan.
That is
Oh,
so
Look,
funny.
do whatever you want,
Do
Declan,
whatever
except
you want,
what you
Declan.
want.
If you
That's
server,
great.
you run it.
I thought Declan wanted to run the server, but it's obvious, like very transparent that you're just trying to destroy it right now.
That's
I'm not
retarded.
trying to look from where I look.
You're trying to be fucking
Hold on a
Oh,
second.
here we go.
Let me respond to this.
That's
Let me
gonna
respond to
destroy it
this.
more.
If you don't
That's
think that
funny.
I'm gonna be a good super admin, that's fine. No problem whatsoever. But let me lay this out very clearly. I've said this since the beginning. I think when you have people in both communities that have one doxed and two attempted to nuke both the servers, something needs to be done about that.
This was your plan. You wanted to come over here, and you were going to keep making further actions like that until I had to do something, and then your plan is to drag everyone back over to Modus Ponens because your buddy was
That
Jovan
is
and
bullshit. That is absolute bullshit.
I don't believe
That
you.
is absolute. I don't give a fuck what you believe. That is absolute fucking bullshit. I've stayed impartial to both you and Tom through all this bullshit, Gigi.
Calm down, Declan.
Calm down, Declan. Come on.
Well, you
Yeah,
actually,
antagonize him and then tell him to calm
Fucking,
down.
how dare you?
Antagonize
do
him
that
and then
shit.
tell him to calm down.
He's got he was calm all along.
Tom, are you here?
de-adminning Declan is only going to further accelerate the move to Tom's
No,
server.
he's
That wasn't cool.
all
That's
along.
what I
all
was going to say.
discussion.
Modus Ponens can just be the main server,
Yeah,
and
Minnie, you're an
Outcast-
idiot. Let's talk about a Minnie.
The
Because Minnie's an
Outcast
idiot.
can come hang out in here. I'm not arguing about mods. I don't want to do this.
Yeah, you just want to step in and do
Yeah,
shit like that. I
Declan,
don't want
do
to argue,
whatever
but
you
I'm
want.
gonna make.
Gallus
Yeah.
is insane, right?
Look,
Like
look, if
she'll
you-
keep
if-
saying this. Wait,
here's a-
wait. Gallus is insane though, right? Because she'll keep telling her admins, "Look, you guys can do whatever you want. Stop talking to me about mods." But then she'll constantly undo their actions and then tell them they're retarded for those actions. But she doesn't want to talk about mods.
Look, here's the way I look at it. If you're gonna demod me, all right, because you think that I'm not a good admin, that's fine. But don't you dare fucking say it's because I'm doing something behind your back like that. I try to be as fucking open and as objective as possible.
That was
When I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
I don't care. If
I
you
don't give a
believe-
fuck.
Gallus, Declan was doing this in spite of
I don't-
his friendships, not because of them, right?
Declan, you came in here and you sounded like you were angry at me too. Like you were like bitching at me, yelling at me, and when I hadn't done anything
you were
wrong.
yelling at him,
If you listen, you were the one yelling at me,
Stop
Gigi.
the discussion, guys. I'm not doing
Yeah,
this. I'm not.
you were yelling.
Wait, you weren't you the one lashing out at him?
Guys, you just wanted to come over here and make a scene, so then you
No,
can
no.
drag everyone back over to MP.
No, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I got PM'd by someone in the community
I know
that
what
said
the
that you probably want to go talk to Jovan and BB about
and
what
Jovan
happened
wanted
last
to
night.
drag everyone
I got told that someone doxed in here, and I took care of it. That's what fucking happened.
Okay, so do what your plan now. Go ahead.
Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. Shit.
That was fun though.
You get him, Deck.
Oh, it was a nice try.
We all
Put
should
Declan
calm
back.
down
He's
a
the-
little bit though.
Declan did
Put
that.
Declan back. He's a good admin.
Declan did the equivalent of like starting off level 1, then stumbling, like taking a wrong turn and running into like one of the last bosses of the game.
What?
What are you
What?
talking about?
He fucking banned
Yeah,
Sam.
you're banned, bro.
That's
You're
all it
banned.
took.
But
That's
did
bad
anybody here
already.
seriously think that wasn't going to happen though?
It's because Gigi has an uncompromisable position of alliance with Sam.
What's it? Oh,
There's like
okay.
can't defend Shamos.
Does anybody
being
remember
banned.
when Sam was just that friendly guy who everybody loved? Am I the only one that remembers that day?
Yeah, he was
when turned
quirky.
into a monster?
I remember.
Mm-hmm.
It was quirky.
Like everybody was like, "Hey, it's Sam," and Sam's
Yep.
like, "Blah, blah, 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 blah." You know?
Friendly neighborhood Sam, by the way.
Yeah, and then the next thing you know is Sam's just like, he's the Sam on Elm
evolved.
Street. He's the
Mhm.
Nightmare on Elm Street, man. He's like the Sam on Mosque Street. And fuck,